Dragon Quest XI is the best video game I've ever played, and I'm not the only one who feels this way. There are many things to love about this game, from the great cast of party members, the expansive and vast world to explore, the intriguing story, and all the extra little things that make this game so special. Let's start with the characters. Eric, Veronica, Serena, Sylvando, Rab, Jade, and one other character I won't mention because of spoilers. Eric is a thief that you'll meet in a prison at the very beginning of the game.
What are you in for, anyhow? You don't get free bed and board down here without having done something pretty bad.
He also likes to poke fun at you sleeping too much.
Hate to drag you out of bed, but we need to head up to the arena.
Eric is like a best friend who will always have your back no matter what.
You've helped me, so I'm sure gonna help you. I'm with you to the end, partner.
Veronica is a mage that you will find trying to get into a bar at Hado, one of the main cities in the game. You quickly learn that she isn't afraid to speak her mind. Her personality adds some humor to the game, especially with the amount of arguments she has with Eric.
Gosh, where do I start? Did you not think of, I don't know, maybe asking her who she was looking for instead of jumping to idiotic conclusions?
Listen, short stuff. I'm not gonna let a little brat like you speak to me like that.
Serena is Veronica's twin sister, which is ironic because her personality is almost the complete opposite of Veronica's.
I'm ever so sorry.
She brings a level of emotion to the game that wouldn't be there without her.
But would you mind awfully not going anywhere for a little while? I think I'm going to cry.
Sylvando is a performer that could be described as flamboyant, to say the least. His main goal is to spread laughter and joy throughout the world.
Do it one smile at a time.
It is safe to say the game would lack some excitement if it weren't for Sylvando.
Come on now, time to get up. I said wake up! Morning, darling!
Jade is a martial artist that you'll first meet during a fighting competition.
Yes, it's the girl who moves like lightning.
Without spoiling anything, I'll just say that Jade is very protective of the main character.
I won't let you go again.
Rab is the main character's grandfather. You meet him at the same time you meet Jade at the fighting competition, where he displays some martial arts skills as well. There isn't much to say about Rab without spoiling anything, other than that he's just an old guy. The characters are what make this game feel so inviting to play. Each and every single one of the party members brings a sense of personality, humor, and emotion into the game, where it really feels like you're just one big family. Now, let's talk about how vast and expansive the world of Dragon Quest XI is, which is also known as Erdrea. There are 20 cities and towns in the game, with each one of them having their own style and story. Each one of these cities are beautiful in their own way. Some of my personal favorites include Octagania because it reminds me of Vegas with all the neon lights, Gondolia because you can ride gondolas in a bright and colorful city, and Puerto Valor just because of how pretty the tropical shore is. To get to each city and town, there are these non-linear areas filled with monsters, treasure, and beautiful scenery. Each of these areas feel worth exploring because of all the different things you might find, even if they don't help with the progression of the story. Now, you might be wondering how you manage to travel to all these places in the game. Well, it's quite simple. Sylvando is rich and can afford the biggest ship in the world. Later on in the game, you can get a flying whale and fly to different stations too. Oh yeah, and you can magically teleport using a spell called Zoom. Are you not intrigued yet? I told you this game was cool. Let's talk about the story itself. I won't go into too much detail here, just in case you haven't played the game yet. Basically, at the start of the game, you are a baby in a basket floating down a river before you're eventually found by some old dude. You grow up and are raised in a village called Cobblestone. It is discovered that you have a mark on your hand, which means you are the Luminary. The Luminary is perceived by some individuals as being evil, which causes some problems. With the party members you meet along your journey, you look to collect all of the different colored orbs, so you can make it up to a tree called Yggdrasil and obtain the Sword of Light, which is needed to eliminate darkness and defeat Mordegon, the bad guy of the game. There are many plot twists and turns that occur throughout the game that keep you hooked. Now it's time to talk about all of the little things that make the game feel so special. One of my favorite parts of the game is the casino. There are 2 casinos in Dragon Quest, where they both have slot machines, but one has a poker game, and one has a roulette game. In these casinos, you can use gold coins you collect during the game to get tokens. If you manage to do well at the casino, you can cash these tokens in for a variety of prizes, such as different items and outfits. Another one of my favorite aspects of the game is when you are given the choice to choose between yes and no for certain parts of the story. With a lot of games, the characters will simply repeat the same question if you say no. With Dragon Quest XI, you'll want to press no because of the additional cutscenes that may appear.
Leads us to another one of the orbs. It's worth helping, wouldn't you say? Oh, I'm sorry. I had a sudden urge to stretch my legs. Let me ask you that again.
Another part of the game I enjoy is Tickington. Throughout the world of Dragon Quest XI, you'll find these little guys called Tockles. Each time you talk to one of these Tockles, you'll unlock a level in Tickington. These levels are a blast to the past with the old school graphics and bring some nostalgia to the fans of previous Dragon Quest games. The last thing I want to address is that you can play the entire game in 2D. There is an option that allows you to switch between 2D and 3D mode whenever you go to save in the game, which is awesome. That is going to wrap up today's video. I hope you have a newfound appreciation for Dragon Quest XI and just how amazing this game is. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like and consider subscribing. It's free, and I'm on a quest to become the biggest Dragon Quest YouTuber. Get it? Quest? Like Dragon Quest? Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you made it this far in the video, comment down below what your favorite part of Dragon Quest XI is. I'm interested in hearing what you guys think. And that's it for today's video. I'll see you guys next time.